I know. Thank you, Allie, for this suggestion. I have been gone for a long time. I've been sick fighting bronchitis or whatever this is. It just won't go away. But I'm using a new spread layout for this reading. This is the celebrity reading. So, this is predictive. There's no guarantees. I'm not giving any. So don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, and share. And we're going to see 3 cards for the situation overall out of the situations deck. Somebody's interested in a higher commitment. That could be an engagement coming up or taking things to the next step. Somebody is interested in this. There could be a talk about it. Yeah, they are both mirroring each other right now. So there's a need or want for more in this situation. Yeah, they need to heal. Something is toxic about this situation. Could be a little bit on the abusive side, almost. So they both could be trying to heal their hearts at this moment. That could be due to addictions or just healing from a disappointment in the connection. So, yeah, they both have some inner wounds that they could be working on in the engagement, but that could be, I'm hearing counseling maybe because somebody is ready for the next step. Okay. Somebody is ready for the next step. Like the engagement is cool, but can we get a little higher than that? Like somebody wants the ultimate thing, which is marriage. And somebody could be looking more into it due to someone wanting more. Okay. So we're gonna, when this is like a reading for Kendrick, so he's gonna be the your, she's gonna be the there, and we'll go from there. Excuse me, y'all. What is Kendrick's wants in this relationship, Spirit? What is Kendrick Lamar's wants in this relationship? What is Kendrick Lamar's wants in this relationship? Okay. What is Whitney's wants in this relationship, Spirit? 2. Y'all know I like to do my 7. Past issues that may interfere in their relationship, Spirit. What is the past issues that may interfere in their relationship? Okay. Now, what are they really thinking? This okay. And how do they really feel? So the they I'm seeing now is Whitney. What are the obstacles in this connection? And what is the potential outcome in this connection? That's some anxiety or stress overall energy through the tarot. So somebody's definitely having a need for concern. Something is torturing them. There could be some accusations coming out. There's some energy of stress in this connection as the overall energy. So that's a lot of stress going on here. Like I say, somebody wants more. than someone maybe is willing to give, but we're going to see. Now, let's start off with Kendrick's wants in the relationship. Okay, he wants to work on money, mastering his skills. He wants to persevere in this connection. He wants to continue to work on it and build it, like he's working on improving himself in this relationship. So that's what his focus is improving himself. Okay, so we're going to clarify. Give me this Eight of Pentacles. Clarify this Eight of Pentacles. Clarify this Eight of Pentacles for Kendrick's energy. Clarify this energy. This Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, he's feeling exhausted in some type of way. He's been really trying to work on himself in this commitment, but he tends to lose concentration. Yeah, due to the fame, the attention he's getting now. I feel like he's losing focus on what really matters, or he's the one that lost focus on what truly matters, and he's trying to work on his heart. Yeah, see, he's definitely working on his heart. Yeah, that was big changes between them. Could have caused a brief separation or caused for him to feel the need to take a break. And I feel like that's because he wants to work on this commitment with Whitney. So he does want to work, but it's burdening him. Like, it gets to him. Like, he's been focused on his work more than he has on this connection. So that could cause issues with Miss Whitney, which is understandable. Understandable, understandable, understandable. So we got the Eight of Pentacles. I want to make sure the cards sitting how they need. So now we're going to go to Whitney's wants. What does Whitney want? Whitney wants things to be more equal in this situation. Like, she's grateful for this relationship, but she wants equal give and take. She wants, more gratitude, more appreciation in this connection. So that's what her mind is. Like, she wants to feel more appreciated. She wants more focus on a family. She feels like she inherited this situation. So let's see. Tell me about this Six of Pentacles for Whitney. Tell me about this Six of Pentacles for Whitney. Whitney. Yeah. Queen of Cups. Like, she's very supportive of this connection, very empathetic or empathic. And, she feels like though they need to go to some type of counseling or therapy. She feels like it needs counseling so things could kind of balance out and equal out in the long run. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. Yeah, see, 3. She wants for them to be able to work better as a team. She doesn't really feel like it's happening right now. She feels like she gives a little more into, the growth of the connection, the foundation being set. She feels like she gives more. Yeah, she invests more. She wants him to invest more now so they can get to the 10 because they're stuck at the 8. And she's the one in that energy of anxiety, fear, despair, isolation. She's at a breaking point. Maybe she's, trying to figure out if she wants to create some type of distance or travel or move. She wants to leave the bullshit behind. Let's be honest. She doesn't want to have to deal with that. She wants more long-term success on Kendrick's side. So, yeah, she could be planning, or they could be planning to go to counseling or seek some type of counseling to save their connection. That's what she wants. Let me put that over there. All right. Past issues that may interfere in their relationship. A breakup. A fear of separation. feeling abandoned. That was a betrayal in the past. And I feel like, that's the past issue that can interfere in their connection right now. There's some lack of trust. There's a lack of trust in this situation, and that's what creates an obstacle between this situation. Tell me about this Five of Cups. Hmm. That was an ending which transformed this commitment that they had. Like things were happy, and this here is what somebody's working so hard to change. Is the fact that somebody's trying to rebuild trust in a connection because they learn that caused this. Yeah, in their divine connection. One more. Gemini, Scorpio energy. Yeah, yeah, that was an ending. Somebody could have been a heavy drinker and ruined a happy home, a happy marriage. And I feel like that's what could be stopping the marriage right now. Like somebody's achieved a lot, over the years, and that could mess up the reconciliation or the coming together or the reunion. So that was a breakup. And somebody is feeling like abandoned. Somebody feels like left out in this situation. Like they're paying attention to this Three of Cups that fell over instead of the soulmate sitting behind them, the Two of Cups. Like departure, sadness, loss, Somebody feels abandoned in this connection in the past. And now there's a lack of trust there. Sorry. What is Whitney really thinking? They're having happy times. Like she's being playful. She feels like she's not lacking a thing. They have a strong friendship, family. She's satisfied with things right now, but yeah. And this could be due to dependency issues because she depends on him in some way, even though she is a strong woman. Tell me more about this. Yeah. She got one foot in, one foot out, though. But she feels like she's kind of trapped. She feels like she's trapped in this. Yeah. I feel like she wants to stay too for the support and the kids, She wants to support him as he travels. But she feels distance. She feels more like this is a friendship than an actual relationship. She feels like there's a cycle being closed when it comes to this connection. She feels like they're more like they would be better as friends. Like there's a turning point in this connection, like the wheel is still turning. That could be a completion towards Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. Yeah, she's expecting things to close out. She could feel like this is a karmic connection, that there's an obsession, infatuation, more like, but she feels like it's more of like a family. How she feels like this is more of a friendship connection than anything. Like they're good friends. It's good to be friends though. But I feel like also she feels like he's still doing things with other people. Also, because this is the Five of Cups, which shows three cups spilled over. She feels like that has come back in too. I feel like that too. Like there's some karmics in that energy. Now that I look at it, there's karmics in that energy. Hmm. She's not lacking, but she feels like, he's still out here finding joy in others, or, doing things like that. Okay. How does she really feel? Yeah, she feels like there's conflict in the connection, like there's some type of distress. Like she's not fully happy. Like she feels like she lost her friends. She feels like she's alone and the home is empty. Even though she has kids, she just feels alone. She doesn't. Tell me about this 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, she feels like the Queen of Wands sitting on her throne. Um, Ooh, yeah, she feels like things are almost complete and done. She's just trying to be patient with him because we have the Temperance, and then I saw the yeah. She feel like in a little bit of time things could be done between them, and she'll be single, but she'll be stable. Yeah, she feels alone in this connection. She feels lonely. Like she's being given guidance though. Somebody is telling her, a Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Somebody is telling her. Somebody that's very confident, attractive, could be a fire sign, is telling her and giving her insight into this connection. They're helping her to look deep within and find herself. This is somebody trying to help her find herself in this connection, because I feel like she kind of lost herself in this connection. It's hard being with someone that's, in front of the world like that. So just because she puts up a good front in front of everybody. Oh, I didn't know I had Pisces going across there. Um, that's from last night. Sorry. Let's get that off. Yeah, doesn't mean that she's all happy. Okay. Um, let's see. Obstacles. Nine of Wands, and that's somebody that comes in and out, in and out, in and out. They don't sit still. They're a busybody. The obstacles is someone that's moving a lot. Keep the Tell me more about this obstacle. The Knight of Wands, player energy. Oh, Seven of Swords, lying, cheating, dishonesty. That's gonna be an obstacle. Could be in the near future. Could have been between in the month of February too, in Aquarius season. But yeah, oh, King of Wands. Mm. Oh, 10 of Wands. Oh, somebody's going to be feeling burdened due to someone's going in and out, lying, cheating, being dishonest, scheming. Somebody's going to be exhausted and tired of this. There's going to be a tired of this. There's going to be some feelings coming out. Somebody's trying to put up a front like they're happy in this situation. And the obstacle is that somebody's tired, sick and tired of the lying, the cheating, the dishonesty. Like, they feel like, they're losing concentration on what truly matters, which is the connection, this love, this big cup of love, um, being more fulfilling in this connection. Somebody's feeling unfulfilled in this situation. Somebody's feeling unfulfilled. Mm. Ooh, outcome. Oh, there's gonna be some definitely some frustration. The outcome, somebody's trying to restrain themselves. Somebody's overthinking. The outcome is somebody overthinking. There's a lot of overthinking, but they feel trapped. This connection is under siege. There's going to be some interference in this situation. Tell me more about this 8 of Swords. Yep, juggling. We got the juggling. Somebody's trying to find balance. Like, this connection is going to try to find some type of balance. They're going to be overthinking about a choice of trying to figure out how to have this Ace of Cups. That could be some new love here being juggled. There's going to be tension in what was once happy, I feel like there's going to be 7. There's going to be other options interfering in this connection. Competition. This is going to be some disputes, some arguments going on. The outcome, there could be an argument coming up between them due to this 9 of Swords, fear, anxiety. So that could be arguments about the attention someone gets. Like somebody intuition, I feel like someone is very intuitive in this connection. Very intuitive. Could be a younger water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The relationship is fading and somebody feels abandoned by a womanizer. There's a womanizer here. And this womanizer tends to make foolish choices. Because this person is short-sighted. This is somebody that betrays while the other stays. And somebody feels like there is no change. And that's their biggest fear. So this balance could either be work or other people, but it shows competition. Somebody feels the need to compete for someone else's heart. And somebody knows that. They're mirroring each other. There's still some inner wounds that are yet to be healed. You might hear about them trying out for counseling. Okay? You might hear it. Let's see. Let's see what they can pull one from here. From Kendrick and Whitney. Kendrick and Whitney. Ooh. Read between the lines. So we're being told to read between the lines when it comes to this situation. They're still trying to heal, narrowing down options. They're still trying to heal this connection. This connection is still a work in progress. Let's see. Let's get Kendrick's energy real quick. Give me one card, Kendrick's energy. Kendrick's overall energy in this relationship. Kendrick's overall energy in this relationship. He feel like he needs time to heal. Like he's a work in progress. Yeah, he's the runner. He tends to listen to his ego and he fears true intimacy. So now give me Whitney's energy, overall energy for this reading. Give me Whitney's. She's watching. She's focusing on him. Her focus is on him. She could be stalking, watching, looking, stalking. Yeah, because she wants to make a healthy choice in love and in life. She's focused on being happier. She wants to be happier. So she could be watching. She's watching. She's keeping an eye on him. That's the energy all together. Now let's get card from this deck and we'll be done. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, share the video. No negative comments, please. You could just scroll. Okay. I do hide people from the channel because I have no room for childlike behavior, throwing temper tantrums. Just like my mom taught me, it's better to say nothing. So, yeah. Ooh. Uh-oh. These two came out, so I got to give them. I have so much more that I want to experience until I will be ready to settle down with you. Wanderlust. And searching. I'm not ready to be with you yet because I'm still searching for myself. And I don't really know who I am yet. Damn, 37 years old, I figure you would. Um, yeah, intuition. I was told to go to the bottom. Trust your intuition, for it knows the way to me. When you listen closely, love's whispers come clear. So I feel like that's her energy. She knows that he's out here still doing his thing, not fully ready to settle down. And I feel like she's settling because look, I've been looking for you in all the wrong people. So he still goes around looking for her in other people, knowing she's right there in his face. So I feel like he's a lost soul. I love Kendrick Lamar. Now, baby, if these walls could talk, that's my song, baby. And I even had a little crush on him for a hot minute. So yeah, like I feel like too, she could go searching for something and she's gonna find something. Like he's still on that time that could come out. But like I said, it's a lot going on behind closed doors. And they could open soon. But remember, read between the lines. You'll catch a few notes yourself. But yeah, there could be more talk about this. There could be talk with them about this. So I hope y'all enjoyed the reading once again. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. And until next time, I'm going to send you peace, love, and kisses. Catch y'all later.